Jim McGregor here for TIRIAS Research, and I'm talking to Jim Johnson from Intel. So it's the Jim and Jim show today.
Yeah, awesome.
And we're going to have fun because we're going to geek out here with two engineers.
Great.
So, Jim, thanks for joining me. We're here at Computex. It's year 2 of the AI PC, and we've spent a lot of time talking about, AI on PC. But we haven't really, I don't think we've done a good job of explaining how important this is or how the PC is changing with AI.
Okay.
It's in my mind, the PC's gone through baby steps for 2 decades.
Yeah.
What does AI mean for the PC?
Well, first of all, I think of AI on the PC as transformational as, say, when desktop became mobile computing. It changed how we used PCs, but it was really easy to see that because all of a sudden you could just take it with you.
Yeah.
But you don't go anywhere now without getting a Wi-Fi password. You don't even think about we're always connected with our laptop. So I would say, first of all, AI and tech is making the best PCs we've ever had. So a great AI PC has to first be a great PC. It has to have long battery life, something you like to carry, or if you're a gamer, something that can play games on the road. And so first has to be a great PC. And now what we see happening, although it still feels like baby steps, but the power going into a PC is letting us do things we could never do locally before, for example.
Like?
So for example, if you want to create a soccer schedule for your local team that your kid plays on, you used to do that in Excel or make a table. But now we have software that you just can simply say, I want to create, and you say the words, and all of a sudden the software application from customers we work with will pull up a template, and you just type in the words you want. They take care of all the whether you're using Adobe type software or something more limited, it just does it for you. And so, but it's not like you don't just tell it yet, you type it in. But these PCs are becoming multimodal. Mm-hmm. And so, did you use your PC this weekend for a video conference? Probably.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. I mean, I use it every day. Whenever I want to have a quality conversation, I use it instead of my phone. And now the software using AI capability in the hardware, like if you're a Zoom or Teams user, which are pretty common, it'll auto-frame yourself. It can adjust your lighting for you. It can completely remove background noise. All that's done by AI, even though we don't know it's done by AI. And in the past, you would do it using the CPU, but it burns a lot of power, uses a lot of performance. Now we're using either a graphics processor or a neural processor to do that in the background to free up what you want to use your CPU for. So it's making what we do easier and kind of totally better, and it's multimodal. You're using vision, talking to it, listening to it.
Well, and I like the fact that you talked about, the camera experience, because it really is improving not just the processing of the PC, it's improving every other aspect of the PC. It's improving the camera technology that we need to use. It's improving, the screens. It's improving a lot of aspects of the PC. In fact, I'm kind of wondering if we're going to really need a keyboard sometime. Yeah.
You may not in some examples, like you have, we use 2-in-1s. We had tablets and we had PCs, but a 2-in-1 is a PC that become a tablet. So if you read specs, you can just open it all the way, and if your spec is more like a A4 or a long piece of paper, you hold it like that. And so the capability of the machine is changing surprisingly fast, is what I'd say. And whether you're a on-the-go person or you like just have a great gaming on-the-go experience, or you want even a great desktop experience, all this technology is being infused by both Intel, but also the software community. I would say the software community, I've never seen in the PC space this type of energy. They all used to work on phones. But now, because of the new capabilities, they're able to do things. You're an engineer at heart. Mm-hmm. You're a scientist by career. you can do things with data on a PC you could never do before using AI assistants. Like DeepSeek was probably the one that like sparked the whole laptop industry in the last 6 months.
Actually, you want to know what I was doing this weekend with AI on my PC? I was designing a compression ring roof structure for a new house.
And we're using
and I'm not an architect.
Yeah, and so like first of all, you're gonna be able to do that on the road because you're on the road, right? And you may or may not want to be plugged in when you do it. And so you're going to get that machine's going to be more and more powerful so you can do that. You asked about, do you need the keyboard? You know, the laptop is actually like the perfect machine for creating things. But we're now seeing camera technology and sensor technology that you can use your hands. Gestures. My daughter-in-law uses that for when she's cooking, so she can just move her screen with that. But for people that want access that are disabled, there's applications showing up. We have AI that allows you to use your hearing aids to listen to the PC. You don't have to just buy, earbuds of some sort. You can actually connect using Bluetooth technology with your hearing aids. And so I just find that like the uses are just like it's as creative as people can be. That's what the PC can do for them.
And I think, and you've talked about a lot of these examples, and they're really agentic AI. And I kind of see that as a monumental step for AI, a real key enabler, because it brings not just some of those capabilities of what you can do, but it brings personalization into the PC.
Yes.
Actually having it understand who you are, take your information, take your background, and create solutions just for you.
One of the hottest segments right now we see in the PC space, you'd probably call it an industrial PC with a large language model. DeepSeek is one of them, but there's many that allows you to do more reasoning.
Yeah.
And what people love is, hey, it's my data, it's on my machine or in my company. They can put it on their network and they can start asking the machine to go look at the data and answer a question. To me, that's how agentic's going to get. That's how the flywheel will spin on agentic. You'll just keep adding more reasoning capability. And if your data is local and protected, you're going to do more and more with it.
So doing that today on PC is not easy. Sometimes it can be challenged to, find the right SDK, to download the model you want to download, or it's kind of a forced process to do. So what is Intel doing to make it easier?
So just like we have hardware reference designs to go help OEMs design their products with our technology, we now we call it Project Super Builder. It's a portal that Intel hosts on the web. And what we've done is we've brought large language models, optimized them for our machines, because we have multiple generations of AI PCs now.
Yeah.
We also bring RAG, or let's just say reasoning software, so you can ask questions to this data. And we're offering that to worldwide or global systems integrators. We're offering it to OEMs so they can build their own PC companions that they can go help their customers start using AI from the 500 features, 300 software companies that have developed this. They're helping them get organized, because I think what we have to do now is help build vertical solutions so people can actually use the hardware and use the software. And so this Project Super Builder is getting adopted by many, many of our partners to take that next step of, I want to offer a vertical solution to my customer.
That's great. And I know that the Intel website now has solutions that are optimized for the Intel-based AI PCs available.
Yeah, we have. So one of the problems people tell me is, how do I find the software that's optimized on Intel? And so if you go to intel.com/AI showcase, you can see we have 5 groupings: productivity, creativity, security, and we've started organizing the software that's been optimized for our machine using the CPU, GPU, and neural processor, NPU, for AI. And let's say you're a gamer and you want to find a game that's used this technology so it can do something that the game could never do before. Let's say it's Epic. You can click on that and it'll take you right to Epic's website and let you buy the game. And so it's we're trying to get the flywheel spinning on letting people find the tech. that's been optimized.
You know, it's kind of funny to be here, you know, talking about just a couple of years ago, what a platform we said was mature.
Yes, that's right. That's right.
The PC's going nowhere. The smartphone's going nowhere, and then AI came out of nowhere. So it's kind of fun to be at this point in our career and be excited about what we're doing.
I've not seen this type of excitement. I was involved in the desktop to mobile, and I saw everyone change how they use PCs. This is like 10x that, because the software community is now involved in a way I've never seen.
Yeah, and the software is just, it's changing so rapidly.
Yeah, that's right.
It's incredible what they're doing. So thank you very much for joining me today. I look forward to following up on this and everything that's going on, because this is, to me, probably the biggest step we've seen in PCs, like you said, since mobile.
We'll have some more events this year, so I'll see you there.
Absolutely.
Thanks, bud.
Thanks, Jim.
All right.